Welcome back, guys. My name is Oluwatosin, and in our previous video we were doing this login form, and we have been able to do it up to this level, and we have added privilege level. So what we want to add now is some few features, like the moment you open this form, you want to be able to see a drop down of the present users in the database. As if they are not much, it should be a very viable and good feature for any user, so you can just pick from there instead of having to type. So we're going to put that in place, and then we're going to put a check to check for how many times you have actually tried to log in, and if it's more than 3 times, the database should close. So let me first change. This one is very simple. Just come here and change this one to, just right click on it, you see change to combo box. All right, so instead of having to type, you can just pick from it. If you go to the design, to the form view, now you can just click on it, click here. You should see the list of drop down of what you want to select for. That's the username, but you have not assigned any values to this one. It's not fetching from anywhere. So you go to right click, go to design view, click on it. So under data here, you see control source, and you see row source. So under this row source, let us write a query for it. Just click on this 3 dot here to take you to this query view. So add this user. You wanted to get the value from this user table. That's okay. So what do you want it to get? You want it to get username. So just drag and put username here. That's all. If you want to confirm, let's go to SQL view. You can, if you know how to write the SQL, you can simply come to that place and write this SQL there. Select user.username from users. That's all. If you run, you should be able to see the list of all the users here. So if I close this one, so let me save and close. And if I go to the form view, click on this drop down, you should see the list of users. So you can simply come here and just select any user that you want here. It's as simple as that. And then all you have to do is just put the password and log in. Okay, that's that about the drop down. And then what you want to do now is to check for how many times you have actually attempted to log in, and if it is more than 3 times, the database should close. All right. So what you want to do is, this button is actually on click. Whenever you click this button, they will want a variable to count the number of times you have clicked. Okay, so whenever you click this button, let us dim attempt ATP count as integer. Integer is number, so let us dim it as integer. So ATP count is equals to ATP count plus 1. So sorry, is equals to, okay, let's leave it like this. So whenever you click on this, it will dimension ATP count as strange. So if you have actually attempted to log in here, let's disregard this checking for null value. Let's check for null value will not count, so you can decide to make mistake as many times as possible without selecting password and click, so it will not count. The only time it will count is if you have a value in the username and still you have a value in the password, and you click this login, then something should happen. Then this should happen. Then ATP count is equals to ATP count plus 1. So it should add plus 1 to it. Okay. All right. So let's try it. Let's try this. Let me if I click this login button, let me add another button here. So let me add an event on click message boss ATP count. ATP count. Alright, so whenever I click this button, it should be able to show me how many number of times you have attempted to log in. Okay, so let me put this one here, invalid username. So if I click this one, wow, it's showing nothing. Still showing nothing. Okay, so what did I put? If it's null, then ATP count is equals to ATP count plus 1. I said dim ATP count as integer. Let's see. So why is it returning null value? Oh, sorry. So sorry. This is not outside ATP count to actually be declared outside. So let me declare this outside. Here. That's why it's returning an empty value there. Okay, now it's 0. Okay. Now let me attempt. Debug. Oh fuck. Sorry for my language. The reason why this one is returning null is because I used a wrong username and it is returning a null value there. So let me select from this username and use a wrong password. Okay, so if I click on this, it has returned 1 attempt. So if I click on another user and I click on this, if I click another wrong, if I click on this, you see the attempt is counting. It increases. I mean, so if I should try again and try with the wrong password, okay, if I check here now, the attempt is 3 times already. So if I check again, click login and I check again, the attempt is 4 times. Now what you want to do now is, if the attempt is greater than or equals to 4, let's make it 4. So after this if here, I will just put if ATP count is greater than or equals to 4, then do command dot quit. You should be able to quit the application. Let's see. And if, sorry. See, the application is closed. So let's reopen it again. So let me adjust. I will have to adjust the code. if you click on this now, you see it's still 0. So the moment you start attempting it, comes to 1. So once your attempt is more than 3 times or 4 times, I mean, the database should close. So go to this. Let's make some little amendment about this. So okay, I think that is all. So I don't want to take much of our time in this video. I think that's just a simple way to put a check on how many times. So let's just put, instead of this direct quit, let's just say message box. You have attempted to log in more than 3 times, comma, the database will now quit. Will be critical. Okay. 0 attempts. 1 attempt. 2 attempts. 3 attempts. So this is the 4th attempt now. You have attempted to log in more than 3 times. The database will now quit. That's it. It's as simple as that. Thank you very much, guys. Please like and share this video. Please subscribe if you have not subscribed to see more of my videos. Thank you very much. My name is Oluwatosin once again. God bless.